This show brought to you by Read the Play, Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company, Kempe International, De Grande Cycle and Sport.
Welcome back to the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We're moving into our netball segment now. We've been taking in the action from the under-15 game between Mottawarri and Ocean Grove, and been lucky enough to be joined by one of the coaches from the Mottawarri side, Kim. Kim, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
And obviously a result that the girls weren't looking for today, but I imagine you'll take some positives out of the game against Ocean Grove today.
Yeah, absolutely. Just their second half was absolutely fantastic because they said at halftime, this is our second half, and it totally deserved to be their second half for coming back with all their efforts and all the things they did as a team.
And traditionally, you come down here to play a side like Ocean Grove. They're normally a fairly good netball side. Did you come here knowing that it was always going to be a tough game?
Yeah, absolutely. Just from when we versed them in round one, it was a pretty tough game because it was a new team. We didn't expect much, and just from getting that result first round was a bit different.
Do you find a lot of the girls come from out at Mottawarri, or do they come from sort of all over the traps and all around Geelong?
A lot of them come from like Hyden and Wandana Heights and Wampons, but there's a few from like Bamborough and like Mottawarri and Mount Moriac.
And how do you go for numbers? Is it something that you're fighting for each week, or have you found that because you get the girls from all over Geelong that you normally have enough numbers each week?
No, we're actually struggling at the moment because one of our key defenders had broken her foot, so she's out for basically the season. So we've had to bring up younger players just to fill our side.
Are you confident that the girls can carry it on, maybe get some more success in the second half of the season?
Yeah, absolutely, because we had some pretty close losses during the first half, and just for the second half, it will be good to see those wins come over the board.
No, we wish you all the best for a successful second half of the 2009 season. Kim, thanks for your time on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show.
Thank you very much.
We've been joined by a few of the girls from the Mottawarri under-15 side. Unfortunately, they went down to Ocean Grove today, but there's plenty of good signs to come out of that game, and we'll have a chat to Emily now. Emily, just talk us through the position that you play in the Mottawarri under-15 side.
Well, I play goal shooter, and that's just where you shoot goals, and we have to work out who's going to get the ball and you pass around the circle and stuff like that. And
there's some pretty tough conditions for you girls to contend with out there today. It was obviously very wet, and it made ball handling pretty tough.
Yeah, it was freezing cold.
And did the rain also come into play when you are trying to catch the ball and all those sort of things that you have to do as a shooter as well?
Yes, definitely, because the ball's slippery and you have to try and get it and pop it in the goal.
And we did talk to your coach, Kim, and she said it was a fairly new side. How have you found teaming with a few of the girls that are from all around Geelong?
Yeah, they've come really well up together with us and just kind of slipped in without any worries.
Do you find that a few of the senior girls are down there helping you out at training and a few other things as well?
Yes, they help us which ways we go and how to do stuff like drills and things like that.
And do you like to hang around and watch them sometimes in the afternoon?
Yeah, I umpire, so I umpire what they do and how they play, and you watch how they go.
So you're obviously a huge fan of netball and really into the game and really enjoy being out there playing for Mottawarri.
Yeah, great club.
No, that's good news, and we wish you girls all the best for a successful second half of the season in 2009. Obviously, you didn't get the points today, but good luck for a successful second half of the season. As I said, thanks for your time on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We're moving on in our netball segment to talk to Laura, the coach of the successful Ocean Grove under-15 side. And Laura, another very good win for the girls, and they're tracking along nicely in season 2009.
Yes, they are. They've only lost 2 games this year, so they're doing really well.
Who are the sides that you lost to, and who are the sides that you think might be the biggest threats this year to the girls' success?
We lost to Drysdale by, I think, 9 or so, and Torquay, by 4, and then we lost to Torquay by 9. And, yeah, that would be our biggest threats.
Okay, so there's still a few things to work on, obviously, for you as coach. What do you think you'll be focusing on over the next few weeks just to get the girls up there and hopefully competing with Drysdale and Torquay over the second half of the year?
They need to work on their leading and their passes, making sure they're strong, and, yeah, that's about it.
And are you playing yourself as well?
Yes, I play B grade.
Okay, so what's it like for you as a younger girl? The girls are probably... How old are you, sorry?
I'm 17.
17, so you're working with girls that are fairly similar to you in age. How do you find that?
Yeah, it's good working with them because they're lots of fun to do, work with, and, yeah, it's great.
So you never have too many issues with the girls?
No, not at all.
What sort of hours do you put in? I know you've been coaching here for a couple of years now. Do you train the girls a couple of times a week, or...?
Just once a week, and then, yeah, just very early mornings on Saturdays.
You must be pretty proud too. Obviously, the early morning today it was absolutely freezing out there, and the girls were up against it too with the rain, and it was tough handling the ball at times, but they did very well to come out with a win.
Yeah, they did. It was really slippery out on the courts and stuff, so they did really well.
Oh, it's good to see that things are tracking well, Laura, for you, and your under-15 side in season 2009. All the best for a successful end of the season. Hopefully you can catch Drysdale and Torquay and be up there at the end of the year and competing for our further honours. Thanks for your time on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show.
Thank you.
We're joined by a few of the girls from the Ocean Grove under-15 netball side, the successful Ocean Grove under-15 netball side. And Jess, you must be feeling pretty good after a win that I guess you probably expected coming up against a Mottawarri side that has been struggling for numbers this year.
Yeah, it was a good game. Everyone put in hard. It was hard because it was cold, but we did well.
How did you find the conditions out there today? Obviously very trying, and I did watch a little bit of the game, and it made ball handling very difficult as well.
Yeah, fingers were freezing. It was like really difficult to catch the ball, but we all did pretty well. There wasn't too many drop passes.
Oh, that's good to hear. Just talk us through what position you play and what is that you enjoy about playing netball, because as you say, it's a bitterly cold morning out here at Ocean Grove, and you have to get up early a lot of Saturdays, and I'm guessing there's a lot that you enjoy about playing netball.
Well, I play centre and wing attack, and I just like the running around, and I just love being part of a team, and you make really good friends through playing, and yeah, it's just great.
Well, that's good to hear. What about you, Jess?
I'm a goaler, and I like it because it's just fun, and I don't know. I've played it for ages. It's just good to play it.
So you've always played for Ocean Grove as well?
Yes.
Do you find do you play midweek as well, maybe with a few of the girls, or?
At Surfside with a few girls in my team as well, and on Sundays for rep, and yep.
That's good to hear. What skills do you have to focus on specifically as a goaler?
Leading and rotating and just working with the other goaler and just, yeah.
And you think this year could be a successful one for you as well? We did have a chat to your coach, Laura, a little bit earlier, and she said that you've only had a couple of losses so far this season, so it looks like you're going to be playing finals?
Yeah, well, we've got Drysdale next week, and hopefully we'll be able to beat them this time, and then we've got Torquay later, and hopefully we'll do better against them, and I think we'll be able to make finals and hopefully have a win. So
Drysdale next week, Jess, that's definitely the big game for you girls, and one you'll be really looking forward to?
Yeah, it'll be pretty tough. Yep.
Oh, the big test is next week for the Ocean Grove under-15 netball girls. They've had a very good win today here against Mottawarri in trying conditions, but they've done extremely well to get through that. Thanks for your company here on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We will be back next Friday morning from 7 a.m. Be sure to join us then for all the football and netball action from around Geelong junior sections. Thank you for your time.
This show brought to you by Read the Play, Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company, Kempe International, De Grande Cycle and Sport.